It's Penny and the professor. Here's Penny.
Hi everybody, hi Penny. What's your question again, sweetie? Oh, that's right. So Penny wanted to know what's our repeated phrase this time. So you remember before when we got to do a little dance with chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Well, now we have a repeated phrase that says rap-a-tap tap. Think of that. So every time we hear that, it makes me want to kind of dance. How could you move your feet to show us rap-a-tap tap? What could you do with your feet? Penny, do you want to try? What could you do with your feet? All right, let's move our book over here a little bit. Let's see what she thinks with her feet. Rap-a-tap tap. Ooh, that was good, right? Rap-a-tap tap. Remember when we did it with our hands and we put our hands on our lap and we did rap-a-tap tap? You could do that with your feet. Rap-a-tap tap. And Penny's feet can do it too. Rap-a-tap tap. Let's try it with the book. So every time you hear rap-a-tap tap, go ahead and do that with your feet. Rap-a-tap tap. Let's try it. We'll just read a few pages. I want to see if you guys can keep up with the little dance here. Let's try this. There once was a man who danced in the street. Rap-a-tap tap. Good job. Think of that. He brought pleasure and joy to the people he'd greet. Rap-a-tap tap. Think of that. He didn't just dance. He made art with his feet. Rap-a-tap tap. Think of that. It's pretty impossible for me to do that with her feet and hold the book for you and do it with my feet at the same time, but you guys did a great job dancing. So every time you hear rap-a-tap-tap, think about going rap-a-tap-tap, rap-a-tap-tap, or with your hands, doing it on your legs, maybe rap-a-tap-tap, rap-a-tap-tap, right? It's kind of a nice little rhythm. Love it. All right, so you guys are doing such a great job, and we're getting fluent with our reading, practicing fluent reading all the time. You guys can probably read those pages by yourself where it says rap-a-tap-tap. Think of that every single time. I wanted to look at page, let's see what page it's on. It's a page that I have a picture for you to be able to sketch and draw. So look at page 3 and 4, and you can get your own book out too and look at it. It's a picture of a man, and he's sitting on a bus stop. There's a baby with him, and the baby looks like the baby's holding up a lollipop. And there's some trees, and Bojangles is coming by, and it looks like it says he brought pleasure and joy to the people he'd greet. So my guess is he's greeting the man. So I'm going to put the page up here on the board, and I want to show you guys the page I have for you in your handouts. Looks like this. So it says handout 23A, sketch of page 3 in Rap-a-tap-tap. And so it looks like this. And so you can see it kind of looks like the colored picture that's up on the board. It looks the same. So they have just the outlines here with no colors. So you could indeed color it if you have time. But what I'd like you to do today is use your ability to label. And you guys know that we label pictures with the sounds of the letters that we hear. So we know there's a lot of B words in this picture, right? There's a baby, there's Bojangles, there's a bench. So you could obviously, well, Bojangles isn't actually in this picture, but he is looking at the guy on the bench. So we have bench and baby for sure. And then buggy, some people call that a baby buggy. You could call it a stroller, but baby buggy starts with B. So you could label a lot of things with B. Maybe look for the sun. What could you label sun with? That's right, S. What could you label tree with? Ooh, our class knows TR says tra. So we could label that with a TR. You guys are doing great. So add some details to the picture. You could color in some details, add some words to the picture, stretch those out, use your labels, and then just do that because it helps us notice more things about the book if we're actually labeling things in the picture. Look for buildings. Maybe there's a building in the picture. Try to write all the words that you can. Use a pencil so you can erase if you get stuck and go back. Try to label everything. Let's see how you guys do with this project. So handout 23A, label all the things you can and show me what you know about labeling with letters. Can't wait to see what you guys do. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.